What's up guys, I'm Harrison. I'm in Mr. Sullens Pre-3 class, and today I'm going to be showing you how to skate. So the first step to skating is you're going to need a board. You don't need a really fancy board, you could just go to Target or go to a local skate shop and pick one up. The second step is knowing your board. You have your deck, your trucks, and your wheels. The deck is the most important part because without it you can't really skate. You have your trucks, which help you turn your board without having to lift it off the ground. You can adjust how tight or loose they are. You just need to grab a wrench and loosen it to make it easier to turn, and tighten it to make it harder to turn. And then the wheels obviously just keep you rolling. And then the third step is you want to know how your stance is going to be. You can either be goofy, which is where you have your left foot on the back of the board and your right foot on the front, or your regular. That's where your left foot is in the front and your right foot is in the back. I personally am goofy, so I will be riding like this. There's not much of a difference other than if you go the other way, it feels like you're riding backwards. The fourth step is going to be learning how to balance on your board. You're going to want to put your board on the ground. On a flat surface would be a lot nicer. You can also put your back wheels into a crack to help keep your board from moving while you practice balancing and getting a proper stance on your board. Like I said, my stance is goofy, so I'm going to be taking my right foot and I'm going to be putting it on the middle of the board. Not the exact middle of the board, but kind of in between the middle and the back two screws. So about right here. And then I'm going to put my back foot onto the tail of the board. And you don't want it hanging off a ton like that. You just kind of want almost your whole foot onto the tail of the board. And then yeah. And then you're gonna get used to this feeling. Get used to leaning and the fifth step of skating is going to be learning how to move while balancing on your board. You're gonna take your board and you're gonna set it on a slightly hilly surface now, something that you can roll down. You're gonna set down your board and then get in whichever stance you are comfortable with, and then get on the board like you normally would, and then just roll down the hill. And as you roll down the hill, you want to slightly bend your knees, not too much, but just a little bit. And then from there, you're gonna want to start practicing how to push yourself on your board. So you want your front foot leg. So if you're a goofy foot, you want your right leg. Regular, you want your left leg. So since I'm goofy, I'm gonna have my left foot on the board first. I'm gonna place it with my toes on the back screws, and just letting my foot go straight forward from there. And then I want my left foot or my back foot off the ground, and then you're just gonna push forward.